Grow your own, eat your own. Welcome to the D&D Gardening channel. Sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Here's your host, Dee.
Okay, good morning everyone. This is Dee from D&D Gardening and welcome to our channel. It is a bright and early Tuesday, April 8th, and it is 4:46 a.m. Told you I'm an early bird. So today, what I am going to do, I have several things to do. As a matter of fact, I have a very long to-do list. But what I'm going to start with is, I'm going to plant my lettuce. Why didn't I plant lettuce earlier? I have no idea. But I'm planting them now, and that's all that matters. So, come along with me. Okay, what lettuces am I going to be planting today? Unless I find them. Here we go. Okay. They were out when I was cleaning. Okay, so the first lettuce that I am going to do is the Udeki or Udeco. I don't know, but that's one of them. I've never had that lettuce before, but I'm going to try it. This one is the black-seeded Simpson. This is Butter Crunch. And this is Iceberg A. And I still have black-seeded Simpson. This looks like a iceberg. Yep, iceberg. And now, Butter Crunch and okay. This is some oak leaf lettuce. And I never use these. I got this free from Botanical Interest. And this is a mesclun lettuce. So these are the lettuces I'm going to be planting today. Yep, this is what I'm planting today. So let me gather my tools and I'll be right back. Okay, if you see a flash of light, that means my grow lights are switching on by themselves. Because I think I have the timer set. Well, I'm not going to be in here that long. I think they're set for 6. Oh no. They're set for 5. And it is 4:59 right now. So you may see my grow lights pop on. Okay, now, I do not recommend everyone do this, but I'm going to do it. Should I start them in these? No, because I don't have like domes to put over them. Okay, y'all see my seed trays? They dirty. I have not washed them yet, and they need to be washed. But I'm going to use them while they're dirty, and that's what I don't recommend you do. Sometimes I told y'all I was a rebel, right? Okay, how can I get You know what? Why am I fighting with this one? I already got 2 out. I don't think I'm going to plant that much lettuce, but I'm going to start with 2. Well, with 1. So let's start with 1. Okay, that one's moderately clean. Alright, all of my soil is mixed up and wet. And I mean wet, wet. It's mud. Alright, I got them in there. And I'm just going to push soil in here. And make a mess. It's all on my table. This is a part of the reason why I don't like using, even though I know you're supposed to use wet soil, I just don't like this having to fight to get it into the cells. But oh well, that's gardening. Unless I just plant them outside, which I'm not going to do. Not yet. Well, yeah. Not yet. But I am just trying to make sure that every cell is full. And I'm just going to press down to see how much more soil I need to add. I just thought I felt something hard. Because lettuce seeds are tiny. And I'm not going to cover them with soil. I am going to cover them with vermiculite. And I have not drank any of my coffee, y'all. Ooh, that's good. Okay. I'm still debating on this mesclun because I don't like bitter lettuce. Yeah, I like nice and sweet lettuce. So first I'm gonna do butter crunch. I don't even have tags. Now, what I've started doing on my labels, on my tags, is I've started putting some of the information on it. Like for this butter crunch lettuce, it says this one is more heat resistant than other lettuces, and it takes 7 to 10 days for the seedlings to emerge, and then it's they mature in 75 days. So what I've started doing is, like, this is butter crunch on my tag, and if I can get some of this dirt off of my tag, I have been putting, let me get where you can see closer. So on the tag, on this part, I have started putting how long it takes for it to germinate and become fully mature. So this is 7 to 10 days germination. And then 75 days mature. So that's what I've started doing on my seeds, so I can remember what's going, what the deal is with the time on here. because when I put it in my book, I am going to put 7 to 10 days to harvest, to germination, and 75 days to maturity. So let me do all my tags now. Nope. Doesn't say how long it takes until maturity, but this is what. Why is this not focusing? There we go. So what I've started doing is putting that on the part that goes in the ground, and I pull it out, while it's in the seed room, checking it to make sure that it is on track for whatever it says. Okay, this is iceberg. I don't know what iceberg A is, but that's what I got. Okay. 7 to 10 days. 7 to 10 days. Germination and 85 days to harvest. I think that is going to do it, so I'll be back. Okay, we are back. Now let's see how much more closer I can bring you. All right, first one going in, butter crunch. And he trying to escape already. Get in there until I get you. Get. Boy, y'all just ready, aren't you? That's okay. I'm going to oblige you. So I'm just going to take a small sprinkling in each cell. Looks like my small sprinkling is 3. I decided to do 4 instead of 3. Like, that's just really gonna make a big difference. All right, that was butter crunch. This is black-seeded Simpson. I guess Haas doesn't include those little tags, the little seed tags in all of their seed packets. It would be nice if they did. It would keep you from having to write them. But I've noticed that I've gotten one. Oh, how you gonna go over there with the butter crunch? You just come right. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think it was you. Get over here. Y'all can hang out later. You did the same thing? I know this looks crazy. I'm actually doing picking out 4. Alright, black-seeded Simpson in. Next is Udickle. Udickle? I don't know. But this lettuce. I've never had it before. Or I've had it and didn't realize I was having it. And they got little white seeds. Boy, these tiny little seeds are sometimes really hard to pick up. Oh, for the love of Jesus. They just flying all over the place. I think it's, well, of course it's me. Where'd they go? Oh well. They'll get swept up. They're probably mad because I've had this since last year and this is the first time I opened it. Because I got it free, I looked at the photo of it and I'm like, I don't know if I like that one. But I saw other people's lettuce, and by the way, this is iceberg. I was like, okay, that kind of actually looks tasty. So, let me keep my hands close together, or close to the soil, so they don't take flight again. Alright, iceberg. This is oak leaf. Let me do the same thing with oak leaf. Get close so they don't decide they just want to run on and be hard-headed. These little fast seeds. You're supposed to stay home until you mature. Not out trying to run the streets. Alright, and the last lettuce is this mesclun. Yes. Alright, how am I going to get in here? Sometimes they make these, the glue that come on there, just a little too gluey. I just made up a word, y'all. Oh, these seeds look interesting. And I know it's because there's a variety of them. But look, they're like different colors. White, maybe like a chocolate brown. Okay. Alright, mesclun going in.
Hit the like button, share the videos and subscribe to our channel.
Alright. Now, there's something else that I'm going to plant. Because, yes, I've been seed shopping. And this is where I got it from. If you can see that. I got me some shishito peppers, some roselle. I'm going to try this just to see if it works. This is the purple top white glow turnip, and it is seed tape. I'm also going to do the same thing with these Carota carrots. It's a seed tape. Now, the reason I bought the seed tape is because I think I jinxed myself with the carrots this season, because when I moved them and had to redo them and all of this, they just have not recovered. And my silly butt, I kicked the tripod. I have what did I have? I didn't water them as often as I should have to keep them wet. And that's on me. But Part of the reason being was because it was raining so much. And I just didn't want them to drown. Okay, I want those a little further apart from each other so they'll be easy to separate when the time comes. Alright, that was shishito. Next is roselle. They don't give you a lot of seeds on a lot of these plants, I realize. Now, because I am limited on the number of seeds that I have, I am only going to plant one seed per cell. I can't find my tool. That was me moving the chair back. Okay, so we are going to just dead center. I guess I could go down a little deeper. And this is mostly because the other reason that I'm doing just one per cell is because I've seen other people's roselle and I know it goes crazy in the growth. So I don't need that much roselle. I'm curious to try the tea that everybody raves over with the roselle. So, thought I'd give it a try. Now, these pepper seeds don't need to be very deep. So I'm just barely pushing them under. I'm trying to start being better about my seed room because when I'm when I'm planting something, I'll say, I just go crazy in here and then I just leave everything as I left it. Start trying to keep this clean because my husband, well, for one, I enjoy it being clean. It makes it more inviting to come in and actually do some work. The second thing is my husband brings people over. Well, let me rephrase that. He doesn't bring them over. If they are doing some repairs and if they start questioning, you know, what have you got? I see the garden back there. What you got? You know, what you got growing? And he is real quick to bring them into the seed room if I have anything on the shelves so he can let them see it. And it tickles me to watch him be so excited. Now this is my dirt towel. Move that out of the way. This spray bottle has water and some bleach in it. Just a little bleach. And as you saw, I sprayed it close down to the table so it would not spray up onto where the seeds are. All right, table clean. Well, that spot is anyway. And I'll be doing it again because I'm getting ready to make a mess with vermiculite. seen different sizes of vermiculite. I've seen look like fine little clumps of Jamaica of vermiculite. What am I thinking about? But I haven't seemed to have found it when I'm purchasing vermiculite. Boy, you want to talk about some static. What is going on? I guess it's this thing. Go away, Nat. Go to the light. Go to the light. Leave me alone. There ain't nothing over here for you, Mr. Nat. And I try to make sure that I cover up the entire cell just because of gnats. But like I said, my bug zapper, oh my God, y'all. I absolutely love it. I was so scared I broke it when it fell. Because little old me didn't, I forgot that it was up there. I thought I had unplugged it. But I didn't. And it went tumbling down. Now the vermiculite came in a bag. I just put it in this container. So I'm not constantly, the bag wasn't resealable. So I don't want to make a bigger mess with vermiculite than the one that I'm already having to make. Just by putting it on. And I'm just trying to make sure everybody's covered. And to do that, if I can get my hand out of here, even though that's the center, I still cover it. That's a big piece of vermiculite. Now, because the soil is already wet, I'm just going to lightly dampen the top here so the vermiculite sticks. Now on the lettuce seeds though, because I want to make sure that they have real good contact, I'm making sure that I wet them up really well. I need to put more water in here, that's why you hear it sputtering like this. Alright. I think they are sufficiently wet. Now I've got my humidity dome. And lettuce requires light to germinate. So I'm going to be putting it on the top shelf. I thought I had plugged this up already. I guess not. So that is going to do it for this video. So I planted my lettuces, I planted my, and this is just a recap. I planted lettuce, roselle, and shishito peppers. Shishito peppers. Don't say that too fast. So, thank you for joining me. If this is your first time or your 5th time watching one of our videos or visiting our channel, hit that subscribe button. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified the next time we upload a video. And always remember, grow your own, eat your own. And until I see you the next time, take care. Bye.
Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.